The week of rules tomorrow. Oh man, that significantly changes the difficulty of the feral area. Because that was a lot of werewolves there.
Except that there aren't werewolves there anymore.
Not all of them are dead.
Oh, okay.
A healthy number of them!
Yeah.
Have no fear! But they are werewolves.
Yeah.
They're a little good at getting away. Mind you, they were being hunted by an ex-god, but he's rusty.
Wait. Nezro or the...
Nezro was the one... No,
he took out the guild.
Yeah.
It was just their ongoing battle with the constructs that took them out eventually.
Yeah. They might all be dead. There might be a few survivors, but they might all be dead. It still would have significantly upped the difficulty of that level, of that area.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, there are werewolves here,
and they're always werewolves
for 7 days. Not always, only while the moons are out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Also,
that's a shitty week. Wake up in a different place every morning, knowing it's gonna happen again the next day. Like, what do? It's just like, fuck, I'm in the middle of the woods. Guess I'll just hope nothing eats me for the rest of the day so that I can go eat whatever didn't eat me tomorrow. Like, oh shit, dude, that's awful.
I feel like most people who survived being infected by a werewolf curse would be more okay than your average person being left in the woods.
Especially after being turned into a werewolf.
Yeah. Okay, so...
The naturals are loving it, though. The naturals probably love it.
Yeah. So... To Shiana and to a lesser extent Doom.
Who hasn't moved.
So I've been thinking over the last year or a day or so, I think we can finally go doing that tour that I've been wanting to do of all of the places we've been since we set out. And we're, as far as I can tell, we're pretty close to Dockside even. Or closer than we normally are.
I turned around because the binder was there, but it wasn't there anymore. It was in front of me, actually.
Yeah.
I keep doing that, and I need to stop. Close.
I've been in the capital a lot and danced in a lot. Compared to that, we're a lot closer than we
yeah, you're
are.
actually not too bad.
And we're on the right side of the rift.
Yeah, you are.
That's the main thing.
You're not too far away. I don't have to go anywhere. I just need these 3. So yeah, your options are walking, so you can walk directly south and hit the lake and just go across on a boat, or you can walk southeast, and you'll pretty much be making a little bit of a diagonal. You'll have to pass through places you've already been to get there by going southeast. But if you go directly south, you will not hit anything you've already been.
And was this Danston?
This is Dockside.
At Dockside?
Yeah, this is Dockside right here. You are currently here.
So I could go south, then curve around, cross over the wide river, and cut around and find...
Go all the way around?
Yeah, get new territory on the way there, and then...
All the way around. You can do that if you want, yeah.
I mean, we've got nothing
better
pressing our time. And getting used to walking with a crutch wouldn't hurt. Actually, it will hurt.
You know that these are steps. You can see them because they're pretty fucking tall.
Oh.
So this is a solid block you will also have to walk around.
Oh, that's not a city?
There are 2 cities on top.
It. Oh, okay. How tall does it look?
Clouds.
So maybe go up there on our way.
That is a long walk.
I didn't say walk up there.
You could fly. It's still a long fly.
Yeah. I'm sure we can figure something out, you know?
Oh yeah, there are ways up there, obviously.
I'm like, we've got Doom with us. She's, yeah. She could probably figure, yeah.
There's a way, there are ways up there. You could even get this one and just take the bridges. because they're kind of these are kind of bridged.
The other question is, do I know any of this?
Knowledge. You can see.
Oh, okay.
You can no. That's what I said. You can
Good
see
point.
these.
Yeah. That is a 9 for knowledge geography.
Like the closest one is 20 miles away.
Okay.
So you can kind
there
of you can kind of see a few walls of rock in the far distance.
Okay.
Maybe not this one.
I don't know. That is a lot of walking though, especially with 15 speed. What was? Is this the city we've been to?
Yes.
I feel like it was. What was that one?
This is Mistress.
Okay.
And this is the Feral territory right here.
Oh. That doesn't seem right, but okay.
Because the Feral territory was nestled in a whole bunch of fucking mountains.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't mountains.
Okay, and it's just most of it's over here?
Actually, I think this is the bigger chunk of it. There's a little bit over here, but not as much. I could find that page.
Yeah, I feel like more of it was over there, because it wasn't Mistress that we started from. It was in a mountain, yeah, but...
That's the whole Feral territory. This little chunk is the Feral territory.
I swear that's not right. Because I thought we went, northeast. Either northeast or northwest from Mistress to get to the... No, it was Mistress was after, and then we went back to the Lizard Folk. Because Mistress is where they took the place. And it was from the Lizard Folk village that we went north into the mountains, found the secret place, found, not Gemini. Something like that, though. Ganai. Found Ganai. And it was just north of Ganai was where it was. And I could have sworn it took up, half a page.
It did when I drew it out. When I
drew that was a...
Yes.
Okay.
That was a zoomed in, this is where you are.
I don't think I ever realized that.
Okay.
You may have said it the first time, but I was always...
Maybe not.
I was always thinking that was one of these pages.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense then. So yeah, I'm thinking... I'll be saying this to him. I'm thinking... Because I will have had time to look at a map while I'm in town, actually. I'm thinking head south, find some new places on our way to Dockside, and then kind of just retrace our steps from there. And I don't think you've seen Dockside. I think that was right before we found you. No, Shiana. I think Dockside... Dockside was... We were still level 1, and we leveled up shortly after finding Shiana. I think we leveled... because we leveled up from the Harpies, and that was the first fight with Shiana.
And that was in the mountains.
That was in... Yeah, the mountains right after her forest. So...
Which is... We'll have to figure out where that one is.
Yeah.
Because I imagine y'all are going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Even though you were told to go away specifically.
I was...
But now Shiana...
I was told not to come back, but... I'll see if she wants to. If not, I don't know. But, so I figure I'll propose we head south, see some new things maybe, cut across the river, then go around to Dockside, and then just retrace our steps from there.
So you really want to go, the long way?
Mm-hmm.
That is not a short session.
Well, where are we... Oh, that was the other thing. Well, okay.
Well, I'm just saying we won't be finishing that today.
Okay.
We can get into it.
My
point, have to stop right now.
The thing was, though, when they said yes or not, I was also going to be inviting Jash. And I don't know where I'm meeting up with Jash.
Which means you have to message Jash.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to get a hold of Luna.
Okay. Great. But yeah, so that was the thing, was... I wasn't saying getting all of that today. I was just saying getting to a point where we meet up with Jash. And that may change that completely of where we're going. But I was proposing to them, because I'm not the kind of person that just says, especially to Shiana, hey, this is what we're doing now. Get your ass in gear. It's, hey, how's this sound, That's what I'm doing right now.
What was Doom's thing? She was part of a guild, which you destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was helping you get rid of necromancy, because she's a nice person.
Well, it was that, and I think I offered to I think I was saying, like, and it might... I have a way of doing things that give me favor with gods and finding places that you could probably make money off of, even though I'm not as good at it. And so I was asking her to do that, and I won some diplomacy checks, I think. And then, in theory, I was going to help her with some stuff, too, but she hasn't brought any of that up yet, so it's like, well, let's just keep...
Does Doom follow you?
I really hope she does. Because I could really use her help taking out the queen.
Yeah, I mean, you could find some more NPCs along the way. I don't dislike making them.
Yeah, I like Doom, though. Partially because we shouldn't be allies by any stretch. Like...
You shouldn't be.
And I shouldn't be sleeping with her nearby kind of thing, you know? But so I like that. It makes adventuring more fun when there's someone that by all rights should want you dead with you.
And maybe does a little bit.
Yeah! Like, to Valky, that's just keeping things from getting too boring.
She's like, yeah, I might wake up one day and Doom's casting a Thunderbolt spell at my throat.
Or wake up to a Thunderbolt spell hitting my throat, you know?
Depending on her stealth.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have, like... Detect magic?
Yeah.
Do you ever look at Doom with that?
I probably did at one point.
When was that? Was it a year ago?
Yeah. It would have been at least. No.
Did I give you XP for that year?
You gave me like 200 to 500 because I wasn't doing much. But yes, you did. I don't think I ever got XP for cutting my leg off the second time, but I also, after I realized that, vaguely recall possibly having a conversation about it and you saying no because I already did it once. I can't remember.
I think it was. It was like,
Yeah.
It's not as ballsy the second time.
Okay. It was like 9,000 XP the first time, and I'm like, okay, yes, it's not going to be that full amount, but something maybe?
No, you got a whole bunch for balls alone, and then you did it again, and it was just like, okay, cool. You can cut your leg off. That's something you can do. You impressed me once, but not again.
Yeah. So what do they say to that?
Shiana's like, yeah, of course! But what else do you think Shiana was going to say? Doom... I'm trying to remember her
Motivation.
things.
Yeah.
So let me look at her character sheet and see if I can write it down. Because sometimes I'll do something smart like that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, this is important. Maybe I should write it down. Silly me. Roll a diplomacy. Doom's following you.
21.
Doom's following you.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. Has she moved yet, by the way, other than to say yes, or has she actually said she's following me yet, or she still face down?
She rolls over. Her black fur is very, very orange now, thanks to the clay in the ground, and she just signs, "Yeah, I'm coming."
Wait, black fur?
Doom?
Mm-hmm.
She's catfolk.
Is she?
I know we've had this conversation.
We've had the conversation, but I don't remember ever it coming to that. I thought she was human.
No, Doom is a catfolk. She's a black-furred catfolk.
I really thought she was human.
Rogue mask.
Oh, no. I thought it was human.
Who's with you in giving solo campaigns catfolk?
I rolled for yours. This one was actually designed because Doom. There was a chance he was actually going to be able to do things with this guild, except he murdered them all. So there were actually quite a few characters that I worked on in that guild, and Doom was the only survivor. Okay. Like there was actually I expected you to kill one of them. He was a skeleton. Like he looked like a skeleton, but he wasn't. He was like kind of cursed.
Didn't I come across him?
Did you?
I feel like I might have.
There was also like a chick who was mostly like, I don't know. I wish you had been able to meet that one. I think you and her would have gotten along. But
Here's a penny.
it also really is the worst because this is the part of the map where I really didn't work on because y'all never came over this way. Like this is the one quadrant of the map that y'all just never looked at.
I feel like actually we haven't come this far west, south of the rift either. Just this kind of half.
Yeah, y'all have spent a lot of time in. Well, you specifically have spent all your time in like this little bit of the map.
Yeah.
And now you're over here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. I don't know what biome this is.
Yeah. I probably decided at one point, but I realize it's been almost 2 years since we started playing.
By the way, alright. But since all this, where this world is part of like all the games, how far away is this timeline or the time, like in years?
What year are you in? 200 years.
200 years?
She is 200 years after y'all.
Okay.
Oh. That sucks. I don't get to ruin your game. Well, without a lot of effort.
I was about to say, you could go back in time. Do you want to? I can make that happen. I would love Valky to appear in the other game.
That would be forward in time.
No, she's 200 years after y'all. So she would be going back in time.
Oh, in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
Really, that is for the best, because I do have decent odds of just...
That means the cactus folk is like 300 years...
Old?
Away from...
her?
Yeah, his timeline. Or Valky's timeline. Because he's 100 years away from those other... or the current campaign. Yeah.
Let's see if she's on Discord.
Luna? Oh yeah, she's out on Steam, and I texted Tom to see if he's at Mom's, and oh look, she's on now.
I still have her as away. I said hey 4 times already.
She's gonna be like, what the fuck? She'll get over it.
She's just gonna open it. She's just gonna close it again. Like, no, nuh-uh. I just woke up.
Now she's on. She did! She fucking closed it!
She was like, fuck this mess. I just woke up and these two nerds are like blasting my Steam.
That is probably the worst part. She probably did just wake up, or is just going to bed.
It's like, nope.
No.
I will say though, since they both say yes, cool. I'm gonna call Jash too and see if she'll want to come. I heard she was back on the island somewhere, so.
Ding 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 ding.
And so what should I say? I should figure out that message.
You don't have to do that right now. Worry about that later when we can actually talk to Luna.
She might get on in a couple minutes, and it'll make it faster if I am able to.
The thing is, if this island gets destroyed and they still survive, then they might just have to go somewhere else and find like remnants of where like Crag is fucked off with the magic. Just a little bit.
I don't know what makes you think Valky's gonna let this island get destroyed. The rest of the world, she might wreck. She likes this island.
She really likes this island that's full of living things that should by no reason be alive. Mm-hmm. Like the island itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean,
thanks to me.
I'll be okay if it dies. I'm okay with that.
I won't be, which is why I stopped it from getting killed. Twice.
Pardon.
Doesn't mean people won't try. Also, with this GM, there's plenty of different avenues of destruction.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
That there's plenty of avenues of destruction, I believe.
Okay, so what should I say?
Oh, Chan. John said that dude hasn't answered back yet, but he doesn't get off till 10. What? No, that was me putting like an extra dollar or the final dollar on top of the 40. I didn't know what your thumbs up meant. I thought you were. I told you that I was putting the dollar there.
We knew about... No, we didn't really know about the guild much when we were all a party, did we? That was after I...
That was almost all you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all you. Because I just told I told the princess about potential island demise, and then I left the island.
And who was the person we ran into? What was her name? That wasn't Doom, though. That was... Yeah, that was someone else who's probably dead now.
Probably. Someone who invited me to work under her service.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was trying to remember who... I was making sure that Doom was not the person we met on the road that one time. But that
that was
a different person.
Skalda was her name. She was human.
She might be the one that I was thinking of that we'd had the discussion about and never mentioned the race, and so I assumed she was human, and so she ended up being...
Oh. She's online now. Are you talking to
her? Let's see. She said hey on Discord.
You can call her on Discord, that works too.
Okay.
But I don't need to be present for that necessarily. Because my stomach is acting like it has to use the bathroom again.
Okay. We'll kind of need you... I'm guessing... Do you have a place in mind for where she'll be for meeting up?
No, we haven't really talked about what she was going to have been doing.
Okay.
All that happened yesterday was leveling up Jash a bit.
And main game.
Wait, is she still...
The internet at that house is sometimes kind of screwy, so that could also be what it is. Are you coming in? Are you coming in?
I thought you had to use the restroom.
I don't know yet. So are you coming in?
Not yet.
Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23...
Just do me a favor, don't ask her about like any of her travels or anything. Just ask her if she wants to meet up at Dockside.
I'm just saying, about to revisit everywhere we went, starting with Dockside. Would you care to join Shiana and I? Oh, and Doom, a magic user I found. Which is exactly 25 words.
Cool. Is that you or me?
That's me. Asking how John's day has been.
Did you tell her she has to reply in 25 words?
I did. Alright.
Yeah, y'all know how to
Yeah.
play through online shit. Like I'm acting like y'all don't.
Alright, and I'm actually going to pause the video here while we're just waiting for a response from the DMs out of the room anyway.
Say what?
Alright, and while she's here, I figure I'm just going to do tomorrow. I'll prepare a couple more times, like 3 more times to make sure we can talk.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Will you, in parentheses, for me, typing for me, let her know that from where Jash is, it would be, it would probably be about a couple months before she can get to Dockside.
Okay. That's annoying. Oh, and her response was, "Yeah, I've been doing some traveling myself." Yes, but it's not showing up on the recording.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been doing some traveling myself. It'd be nice to see you two again. I think she was talking about Shiana and Doom. She secretly hates me. That's why she's excluding me.
Sure. Yeah, she's gonna. I don't think she's even met Doom.
No, she is not. That's what I was trying to figure out with the same person we met.
I do not think Doom is going to like Jash.
That's unfortunate. I'm not entirely surprised. Oh yeah, while we're waiting on this, I did want to ask, because we've kind of talked about it before, but I don't think we've ever decisively come up with anything. So, next level I take is going to be Envoy of Balance. I've been kind of heading towards that, and especially with the spending time with the Necromancer, I feel like it's appropriate to get it now anyway. How is that going to work in-game flavor-wise for me having that now?
What, Envoy of Balance?
Mm-hmm. Like, will it just be same way I got all the other cleric levels, and it's just kind of a different way of being a cleric, or is it
something else entirely?
Yeah, or what?
I don't know. We'll have to look through the archetype again.
She says, is she on the island? At level 1, it gives me another spell level of cleric, basically. It does not give me my domain powers leveled up, or my channel energy yet, but at level 2 I'm going to get something where that does count. And the saves and base attack bonus, only one thing is going to go up by 1, and that's it. And then the only other ability I get right now is Incisive Spells, which is when casting against
go back
with a subtype domain.
Rewind like 3 sentences.
Okay, sorry. The only thing I get from it right now, I still get my spell level as if I'd gone up in cleric. I don't get channel energy yet, although at second level I'll get something where that count, the levels from Envoy Balance count for that as well. My domain abilities don't go up as if I'd leveled. But the only thing I'm getting extra is Incisive Spells, which is, it gives me like a +1 bonus on caster level checks against spell resistance of like outsiders with a alignment subtype. So it's not a lot different, and it does require having 3rd level spells. And if you get spells from a god, they have to be neutral and allow you to do both. It's It requires one of 3 different feats, the one of which I'm using is versatile channeling.
Where's the closest place you can get to? Asking the hard questions. She's actually probably closer to Alchemist.
I don't know where that is.
That was one of the first 2 towns y'all were in.
Oh, okay. Then how would it take her months to get... Oh, you mean just like closer, but away from?
Mhm.
Okay.
She's probably closer to another few towns that I just don't know the name of yet because we never used them.
Mm-hmm. But if it is a few months, that means it won't matter that I'm going the long way so much.
That's kind of why I did that, just because I don't know exactly where she is, and
Mhm.
I know you wanted to do that.
I mean, I wanted to do that for lack of any other motivation to do one thing one way or another.
It'll also give me more time to actually listen back to the videos, remind
Mhm.
myself of what was where.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me time.
Yeah, yeah.
I need time to.
So we're thinking probably another session of just me before getting to her then?
Maybe. I'll probably try and get her over here for the next one.
Mm-hmm. We can always break partway through. Like, get up to the point where she's there and then go get her if you wanted to.
Oh.
Just because we probably would go faster that way than with another person. In the evening. Okay, I think she meant like... She may be thinking like that's the closest town to her, not like the closest of those. Unless she has come up with a way to travel months in an evening. But I doubt that's what she's thinking.
Or maybe she just wants to meet at night.
I'm saying, could you clarify? Because that's a thing that she would be saying differently based on... Like, that's important. Or that.
It's like, I have a phone.
Or we could have just started a call here, too.
Do you have a mic?
Yeah,
Oh, the caller.
Okay.
I didn't know your mic worked.
That's how I record the sessions.
I knew that.
I have news later.
On...
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
This is easier.
Okay.
So when you asked me where's the closest place you can get to, what did you mean exactly?
Like, the closest town I can get to that I would know that without the remember or something.
Okay, yes, that would be Alchemist, but it's not going to be like... When you said, can we meet in Alchemist in the evening, did you mean this, like, the evening the message was sent? Or you just want to meet her at night?
I was just saying, like, not the evening the message was sent, but we could, when we get to the town, like, on evening. I don't know the day system.
Okay.
Or how long it would
It
take
would
us to
still
get
be
there.
months away is the point.
Alright, well, since you're on the phone, I can go ahead and ask you, Luna. What would Jash have done after she got back from visiting with Roth's family?
I don't know.
Can you help me out with that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
Would she have just kept traveling around?
Probably just would have kept traveling around, yeah.
Okay. So... let me roll a percentile really quick.
No.
Alright, Luna.
Alright.
You know that you can get to Dockside in about 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where Valky wanted to start her tour.
Okay.
So you know you can get there in a month. From where you are now.
Is there any way I can get there faster?
You could hire people to get you there faster if you want. That depends on who you want. That depends on who you want to hire as to how fast it'll be. Like you get
Can I
hired.
get a horse?
What?
Can I get a horse?
You could buy a horse. Jash is
Yeah.
a level 11 bard. I'm sure she could buy a lot of things right now.
She could dance her way into owning a horse at this point, I'm pretty sure.
So like, money's not the
Anywhere.
biggest issue for you.
It is for me.
It is for the cleric, but the bard, you have had 4 levels and a year, basically. So you're probably rolling in dough. Probably.
Okay, so I'll probably like
Characters, but I'm definitely
get a horse so
What?
I can get there faster. Probably get a horse so I can get there faster.
Okay, you're
Or a
gonna
cart with 2
you're gonna buy a
horses.
horse.
Yeah.
All right,
Christ
so
had
you can.
thousands of gold, but what he was buying required tens of thousands of gold.
All right, so it'll take you about
I have 50
two weeks to get to Dockside in that case.
I never knew
Okay,
that.
so then I just say
magical
we can meet in
experimentation's
Dockside
expensive.
in about 2 weeks.
Also, werewolf cage.
You said Dockside in about 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see, I've got it prepared 2 more times. Let's see.
So Luna, what'll probably end up happening
Yeah.
is next time we play a game, you
Yeah.
might spend the night, and me and Chris will play the next day,
Okay.
or Chris will have to come get you and then take you home. It really depends on my work schedule and what that ends up being.
Okay.
I will try and keep you in the loop.
I'm assuming I still have a
Okay.
functioning car at that point.
I mean, that is also assuming he has a functioning. Yeah.
You will get one more sending message, though, like 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Understood, we'll be there. I'm not undead anymore!
Woo! Okay. Yeah. See you in 2 weeks.
Just like to point out, Jash didn't know I was undead, that's so, but yeah, whatever.
There will be a talking of
Yeah.
You came back to life twice in her presence. That we don't. No
Yeah, no one
anymore.
cares.
This was
Wait, I was already like almost rolling in dough for a little bit when we stopped playing because I had like a platinum crystal thingy.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
that.
Like that's what I'm saying.
That's-
You don't have
that's-
to worry,
Astral diamond,
That.
platinum
Yeah, that's
crystal
what
thingy.
Luna.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could go.
I found the silver rupee.
You could go to the Magic Guild in whatever city you are. Pay a wizard to teleport you to Dockside, easily.
It's kind of hard to break
No,
down the
it's
astral
worth
diamond.
it.
I'm just saying.
You can be there
Wizard
tomorrow.
was the place to do it, though.
What's this? What's this
It's
about?
just like,
I like
here's
horses.
this, and like we can exchange you power beyond imagination. That'll work.
That'll work, yeah.
That'll work.
I like this horse.
Aren't astral diamonds also extremely powerful components?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a whole extra diamond. It was only like a little bit, but it's because I rolled 20 on making a 5.
An astral diamond is still like the most expensive gem.
Yeah, an Astral Diamond is still an Astral Diamond.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 2 weeks, though? That's what we're saying?
If you threw it down
Yeah.
a well in front
Alright.
of the poor, you'd kill at least 4 dozen people.
Oh, and I will say in that last message, I'll meet you at the inn we stayed at.
Okay.
I had plenty of words left.
I still have the key to that place.
I think I do too. I'm pretty sure I've still got it.
I wonder if
Yay!
those
Just
guards are
go
still
into the room.
looking after you.
It's like, hey, you're not supposed to be in my room. Get the fuck out of here.
What, Luna?
Do you think the guards that were chasing us since we broke out of that jail are still looking after us?
The Inquisitor, I doubt it. And if so, we're in a much better place to deal with them at this point than we were back then.
She might be as well. It might have been. It's been 2 hell of a fucking years for y'all, but it's been 2 years for her too.
Yeah.
And she's a crazy Inquisitor. Don't underestimate the amount of XP one of those can earn.
Yeah.
But
Also,
don't
we have a giant
underestimate
dog.
The amount of like resistance the Inquisition gets.
Oh, yes.
We have a giant dog now. I'm pretty sure.
I demand D100s and
What'd you say?
Perhaps death.
We have a giant dog.
We have a wolf that is
Demi-goddess.
larger than most horses. Yes.
A demi-goddess wolf.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
We're gonna have so much fun recapping you when you get here. I want to save that for when Jash is actually the one reacting. Oh, there's so much stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Solo games are fun. Because that's when I'm like, oh, this is what your character wants? Fuck you!
Oh man, yeah. This is gonna be a fun talk when you get here.
Oh goodness.
Alright, so in that case, we will probably be bringing you next time me and Chris play.
Okay.
So get Jash leveled up as much as you can on your own,
Yeah.
and then if you need help,
It would be, yeah, she's level 11.
level 11.
How do I tell how much gold I start out with so I can get my armor again?
Your starting gold?
Yeah, like how much gold I would have as of right now.
As of right now, hold on. There's
Yeah, as of
actually
There's a chart.
there's a chart for that.
As of level 11 bard, who is
Well,
kind
it's
of
just
famous
kind
because
of like a level
gods.
chart. Class doesn't matter after the initial setup. Because adventure! Adventure!
Is this where it was?
Yes.
Yep, here we go. By class?
Because at level 1. Yeah.
Alright, so level 11. Luna, you have at least 82,000 gold.
Oh, mother of Jesus.
I have 50 gold.
You
Yes.
probably have more than that because you are a bard.
Yeah, and I also, I'm pretty sure you have Astral Diamond's like 10,000.
So go ahead and give yourself, do you have a d20 by you?
I can get one.
Do you have your character sheet by you?
I can get that by me as well.
Roll me 2 performs.
Okay, give me a second.
She only did 2 big performances and then retired.
Well, just 1 general for the year, for each year.
I don't know.
Also, I'm gonna cut video here. We'll be right back.